Hello from Tennessee. This is Southern Tennessee Mom. Today we're going to make a Christmas tree. And we're going to make it out of some unusual items from the Dollar Tree. First of all, I've got this snowflake. It's made from Christmas House. It's really pretty, I think. The blue and the blue glitter on it. And then this is also made from Christmas House. I think all of these are Christmas House. But it's two of these little wall hanging Christmas trees. And I got two of them here. And then I have these from Christmas House. They are little miniature ornaments. They're 16 to a package. And I've got blue and silver, and you can see I've got different varieties. Now I have about 10 and a half packages. I've already made one Christmas tree for a project, so I've got 10 and a half because I used the other half of this box on that other Christmas tree. So I've got 10 and a half boxes there. Then I've got this really beautiful ornament from Christmas House. Isn't that beautiful? And then I have a package of the garland. It's 15 feet of garland. I also have a package from the Christmas House, the wired garland ties. Now we're only going to use just a few of these, so we won't use the whole package. I got this from from Walmart actually. It's for 98 cents. It's holiday time. It's a tinsel garland. And we're going to cut that up into about maybe 1.5 strips or 1-inch strips. It does. I didn't really measure it, so you know me. You can measure if you want to, but you don't have to. Just eyeball it. All right. This is also from Christmas House. I thought this was a unique. It's LED light set, but it's unique because it's round. It wraps around. So we're going to use this, and of course with this we're going to need 2 AA batteries. I got this package from the Dollar Tree. You're going to need a small Phillips head screwdriver, pair of scissors, of course glue sticks, and a glue gun. Also, you're going to need 1 to 2 zip ties. Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm going to start by cutting all the little labels off, and we don't need this string. I'm just going to untie it. We can actually save that for another project. Then also, see, I'm going to cut this off, but I'm going to leave the bar here. I just want to cut off. I got it pretty good. These scissors are not the best. Eventually they'll cut. See, I cut that off. I'm going to actually save that because I got an idea for this. But as you can see, I just cut off where it come down. And take your snowflake. And I'm just going to line it up. And I'm going to glue my 2 trees together right here. If you can see that. I'm going to glue it right there where it meets. Right here. So let me just put some glue here. hold it there for a minute to, it glues down really well. The holes that where the ribbon and tag were at, I'm actually putting those two together and putting a zip tie through them and cutting off the excess. Now, like I said, you know, these are just the wire zip ties. They're awesome. I love these little things. I'm so glad they brought these out. This makes doing projects a lot easier. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of feed it in one side through the wires. Because you can see this tinsel, there's holes here. So I'm just gonna feed it through, kind of twist it, then feed it up here through both of them. You see, it just comes right through, and then twist it again. And that's just gonna keep it together to where it won't be tempted to have gaps. And don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You don't have to tie that down or anything because we're gonna cover that up in a minute. I just don't want it to come apart. Give it a little bit more stability. We're gonna do about 2 on each side. Okay, so we're done with those. So we have plenty for another project. Now I'm gonna take my garland, I'm gonna unfold it. Now I'll start at one end. I'm just gonna wrap it around the base of one of them, and I'm just gonna kind of twist it around it because this has got wire in it too. So it's going to help to just stabilize it so it doesn't come undone. That way you don't have to have any glue on this. All right, so now you can just take it and wrap it around your Christmas tree. At the top, you want to just twist it like we did the bottom. I add some glue to the snowflake and glued the tree on top of it. Sorry, I don't show it here. Put some glue around the top of the ornament, and I will put it here at the base. Just hold it there for a few seconds so it'll stay. And now I'm just going to alternate colors from silver to blue and so forth. Okay, I got the balls already around the base of it. Now I'm going to take this garland. I've already cut all of it up except these two here. I'm not measuring it, about the length of, I don't know, 2 inches maybe. But I'm just cutting them into strips. Christmas balls out here, out of the package. I've already put the batteries in the lights, and look how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? Now, we're going to decide which way will be our front, which will be our back. So let me see here. I'm going to take the lights and I'm going to take the end and I'm going to attach it to the top of the tree with a zip tie. And then we'll take the rope lights and I'm going to surround the tree with it. When I get to the back of it, I'm going to take the battery pack. On the back side of the battery pack, I'm going to add some hot glue and adhere it to the back of the tree. That way I can still open up the battery pack and exchange the batteries. Isn't that pretty? Now we've got our snowflake ornament. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love that. And you can see how it kind of in between. I'm gonna glue it in between and have it rest on the top of that. So I'm gonna add some glue in between there. And I'm just gonna fit it right on top of the Christmas tree and hold it there. So now we're just going to randomly choose an ornament and start placing right on top in between the other ones, the blue and the silver. I'm going to start with silver on this row here. I'm going to add a blue bulb to it, and then I'm alternate silver and blue in different variations of the design of the bulbs to the tree, all the way around, all the way to I get to the top. trying to just kind of finish the back with the rest of the bulbs. But I want to make sure the front had the majority of the bulk of the Christmas bulbs. Now, we're going to take this garland that we cut. I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to take the two ends and I'm going to add some glue. And I'm just going to, where I see a hole, I'm going to put the garland.